I'm going to show you how you can create a really simple automation in Home Assistant. Today, I'm going to turn on a bulb when there is motion detected in a room or whatever. So this is a Zigbee bulb that I ordered from AliExpress. Looks like a regular bulb, but this thing has the hardware to communicate with a Zigbee coordinator. Then I have this motion sensor right here. I have like ton of these all around the house. So this thing is around 1500 rupees, but last forever. Like I've been using so many of these for more than 1 year. Still they are they got 80% battery. It's pretty damn good. This is the battery, by the way, of the motion sensor. And I just got this thing right here. This is another motion sensor from Sonoff. Sonoff is like a pretty good brand. This was around 2500 something. This is, according to the documentation, this is more responsive and react to motion faster than the other device. But this is the first time I'm using one of these, so I have to test first. So anyway, first of all, you have to remove the battery, and there will be a this something like this. So this would make sure battery is not touching the metal thingy. So you have to remove this plastic thing first, then insert the battery. You have to insert the battery correctly. Then I have this cover right here. I have to okay, that's tight. Then I have this cover right here, and there is this plate that would attach to a wall or something, and it's magnetic. You can mount this to a wall. If you want to remove the motion sensor, you can do that without removing the base. On the other hand, this thing has this cover right here. You have to remove the cover. That would remove the battery as well. Yep. Anyway, so these are the devices I have. I'm going to use this motion sensor right here, see if it is working. So I'm on Home Assistant right here, and I'm using Zigbee to MQTT. If you check out the number of devices supported by Zigbee to MQTT, it's there's support for more devices compared to regular Zigbee Home Assistant. What is that? Integration or whatever. So that's why I switched to MQTT. Still, it's Zigbee, but the protocol is somewhat different. I guess I don't really understand these things. But anyway, so this is the MQTT service, and you can see when there's some kind of a failure. In this case, this is the this is a bulb, and the switch is turned off. That's why it's throwing an error, and it's continuously trying to connect to that device. So first, I'm going to connect the bulb. You can go into something like a pairing mode in Bluetooth for pretty much every Zigbee device, and for bulbs, mostly it's turn off on, off on, off on. You have to perform that sequence within like a 3 second or 2 seconds. So let's do that. Turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on, and this would start blinking if it is in pairing mode, as you can see. And hopefully, yeah, it started connecting, and it's visible as offline, which is strange. But let's go here and let's make sure. Yeah, I can control it definitely. I don't know why it's saying offline. That's a bit weird. But I was not using this bulb, so maybe that's why I was not using this bulb, because it was not working correctly. Anyway, so this is connected. I'm gonna turn off the bulb for now. Next, let's connect this thing right here. Go back home. I have enabled join for all the devices. That's why it's directly connecting. I don't have to like manually edit when it's in pairing mode. It will be automatically detected by MQTT. And I forgot to rename this device to something meaningful. I'll call this B for bulb, and I'll call this demo. And I'm going to tick this to change the entity name in Home Assistant as well, because this is MQTT. But if you're using native Zigbee integration, then you don't have to do that. Okay, there you go. We have the bulb connected. Now I'm going to connect this thing right here. There's a button for most of the devices powered by battery. There's a button that you have to hold for a few seconds, and there will be some kind of a bulb that will start blinking when it's in pairing mode. You probably can't see that, but there's a red LED. It's not bright, really hard to see that. And it's started connecting. It's done. Simple as that. Then I'm going to go here and rename the device for, I'm going to call this MS demo, and yeah, rename that in Home Assistant as well. I cannot click on rename. It looks like a bug. Let me just go here and reload. There are bugs. And let's scroll all the way down. What the hell happened to the device? It's not there. I'm gonna go into reset mode once again. I don't know what happened there, but hopefully this time. Come on. Okay, there you go. Interview successfully interviewed. Configuring. Configured. Oh, there you go. Let's try again. Go here, and I'm going to rename MS demo for motion sensor. Okay, those two devices are connected now. Let me see if I can availability, not that. Okay, occupied. Status is occupied. That means it has detected some motion. Let's stay still and see if it changes back to not occupied. Is it? How long is it going to take? Okay, it's not changing. I don't know why. Motion, there's something called motion timeout. Let's set it to 5 seconds. Yeah, there you go. It's clear now. You have to set the motion timeout. Probably it's around 1 minute or something by default. That's why it did not clear previously. But now when it detects some motion, you can see the status changed to occupied. Now that's what we are going to use to automate this thing. First of all, let's start simple. I'll go to settings and go to automation. Here I'm going to create automation, create new automation. I'm going to select the device. It's going to be MS demo. This is the motion sensor. And when it has detected or become occupied, meaning there is motion, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the light. In this case, it's going to be B demo. Yep, there you go. Let's give it a name, MS demo. Simple as that. Let's go to MQTT here and let's go into the device. And right now it's clear. Now when it detects some motion, you can see bulb will turn on immediately. It's not going to turn off automatically, even though this is clear, because we don't have a rule like that. But we can set another trigger and turn it off. However, there is a better way. There are predefined. I'm going to turn this bulb off first. Let's go back here and turn the bulb off. There's a better way. That is to use community scripts, or they are called blueprints. So I have these blueprints. I have downloaded from. There is a YAML file you can copy or paste in the link. In this case, I think, yeah, you can just put the link and it will download the YAML file, and that's going to be your blueprint. For this, I have something called, I think, let's see, SensorLite. This is the community blueprint. So I can go here. I can select the trigger, in this case, ms_demo, right? Demo occupancy. This is going to be the trigger. And I want to turn on the light. I'm going to select the entity. It's recommended here in the documentation to select the entity instead of the device. I'm not quite sure why, but let's select the thing. And what you can do is you can select a duration. If it is set to 0, that means once it's cleared, the bulb will turn off back again. So I'm going to save this and give it a name, MS demo. And let's go back here. Let's go to the motion sensor. Now it's clear. When it detects some motion, you can see it has turned on. Once it's cleared, you can see bulb will turn off. So you can kind of set the number of minutes. I'm going to set 0.1 maybe. Can you do that? Maybe. Oh, maybe you can't do that. You can set 1 minute. That kind of sucks, but let's try actually. 1.5 works. 1.2. Nope. 4. The minimum would be either 0 or 0.5, unfortunately. So you can save that, and when it detects some motion occupied, bulb will turn on. However, when it's cleared, it's not going to turn off, because after, in this case, 30 seconds, it'll turn off the bulb. So let's wait for 30 seconds and the bulb will turn off. There you go. It turned off, and you can kind of check the log as well. There should be a information. Can we get more? Yeah, there we go. You can kind of get the log as well. Triggered by state of MS demo occupancy, and why, there's the reason as well as the state. So that's how you can do that. And I have created a group using 4 of these in the bathroom. So I have 4 motion sensors in total, and I can group all of them together. If I go to devices and helpers, here I can create groups, motion groups. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is go click on create helper, and here group. Then you can select a binary group, because the state is either on or off, or there is motion or there is no motion. So you can create a group and add, in this case, MS demo. If you have more motion sensors, then you can add all of them to this group right here. So when any of the motion sensors in the group detects a motion, that's considered as a motion. And when all the motion sensors not detecting any motions, when all of them are clear, it will mark the group as cleared. So when someone is in the bathroom, when any of the motion sensors are detecting, it will keep the light on. If no motion is detected anywhere within the bathroom, it'll turn off the lights. So that's how it's working. It's pretty cool. I mean, Home Assistant is amazing. One of the best self-hosted services. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.